back watching how the crime stats in this community has risen, actually not doubled, but some of them has tripled within 6 months of what's going on downtown with the new administration and the new interim chief. I think it's a shame that the people's being lied to, misled, and not counted as being important enough to police this city and keep the crime stats down like they were. But what you have is you have an individual in there that don't know how to police this city, don't know how to police the inner city. And it's reflecting, I'm not telling you guys nothing that you don't know. You know what the stats are and you know what they were 6 months ago. In 2016, when I took office, I stood before every last one of you guys, some looked like a couple new faces, meaning the press and the media, and you guys was on me every day about what I was doing in that police department to bring this crime down. We were number 2 in the nation in 2016. In 2019, about 6 months ago when I left, we wasn't even listed in the top 30 or 40 anymore. We wasn't even on the list anymore. Now we're right back to probably around about within the first 5 of the worst cities to live in this country. And we're being lied to about what crimes is being committed. Let me say this. The citizens in this city deserve better. They need to open up their eyes. They need to research what you guys are putting out. I know Channel, I think 12 put out that the crime had risen, I think 160-something%. There was other news sources that put out there, I think the state police commented on how the crime is seriously up in Flint. And it's not the state police job to come in here and police this city. That's what they pay the Flint police for. I had the same budget, a worse budget. I had a deficit budget when I was in office, a deficit budget. I talked to city council. I didn't get no support from them. I didn't get no support from inside my avenues that I had to go to look for resources. I didn't get no help. I had to go outside and bring in millions of dollars to police this city. Yeah. And I did it. And I did it. And it can still be done. Yeah. I left that police department on a solid foundation. Yeah. Look at it now. It's non-functional. People complain about response times. Yeah. People complain about not seeing the police for 2 or 3 days later. People getting shot in the streets. Yeah. And what happened to George Floyd was a crime. It was seriously wrong. It's happening every day in our streets. That's right. Nobody's saying nothing about the individual that's dying right here in Flint. Nobody's saying nothing about it. And I'm not talking about the media, just not the media. I'm talking about even the Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Nobody's protesting about what's happening here in our own city. I find that criminal. Yeah. I find it insulting. And I think the citizens in Flint deserve better than that. Yeah. The citizens in Genesee County deserve better than that. Because we know if the crime is not controlled here, it spreads out. And the crime been rising in Genesee County too. Yeah. Check, you guys have the stats, you have the records. Nobody's reporting it. And I got a question, why? Why is nobody not reporting what's going on in this community? Because you sure was reporting it when I was sitting in that office over there. And you got people sitting over there and they're giving you false information. The FBI statistics cannot lie. Okay, I don't write the FBI statistics. They do not lie. That's right. They're sitting over there downplaying it. The heat is why people's out here acting out of control. Right. Well, the last time I checked, last year this time, it was hotter then than it is now. That's right. So what did the heat have to do with it? They did away with their proactive. The CAT squad is not in operation anymore. That was the only proactive team that Flint had. Right. And the media looked at me and frowned on me when I put them into effect to police this city. That's right. Because they thought that I didn't have the manpower to do that, and I didn't. But it worked. Yeah. It worked. It worked because we not only used the CAT squad, but we had intelligence going on. The Flint Police Intelligence Unit. We had camera systems going in. Yeah. We had this city turned upside down. I restructured that department to the point where it couldn't be restructured no more. Yeah. But it was working. As you guys know, it was working. The stats did not lie. And you guys know what the stats were. How come that stuff is not being reported? Right. I'm asking, how come it's not being reported? That's right. That's right. Every citizen in this city deserves better than what kind of law enforcement response they're getting right now. Every citizen. 3 people shot up on Cloud Road the other day. 2 people murdered somewhere else around the city. Nobody's saying nothing about it. Yeah, it's reported, but what was being done to stop it? Yeah. Nothing. Because actually nothing can be when you don't have a proactive unit out there being proactive to crime instead of reactive to crime. Right. You got a police chief that's sitting over there, interim police chief that's sitting over there right now. You can ask any police officer, don't take my word for it. They have not saw the man since he was put in that office as the interim chief. And I'm talking about the command staff officers. They should be in a meeting every Wednesday, at least once a week, talking about what's going on around this city, trying to reduce the crime, trying to suppress the crime. They have not seen the man. Don't take my word for it. Ask the police officers over, ask the command staff officers over there how much they seen that police chief out here on the streets or in the police department, policing that department. Now, we all know he's running for sheriff, but I tell you what, that's a disservice to the citizens. Do it on your own time, not on the citizens' dime who's paying for it. It don't make no sense. But what I'm telling you what I'm highly upset about is the media as yourself. You guys are the first line defense for the citizens in this city because your voice carries. If you guys are not reporting what's going on in the city, then the citizens definitely don't know what's happening. They don't know what's happening. And I'm talking to friends of mine that I'm seeing out here in the media. You guys came to me on a regular basis, asked me what was I doing about certain things, what was going on. I didn't have no closed door policy to you. Please, get involved in what's going on in our community because you never know. That bullet don't have no name on it. You guys are out here riding around this city too. You guys are out here at homicide scenes, taping. You never know when bullets might continue to fly. It might be one of you guys that get hit. Please, get involved in what's going on around this city. Please start holding people accountable that should be held accountable. Make them answer for what's happening in this city. The quietness got to stop. It's got to stop.
It's got to stop.